From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Kevin Gausman. What do you look for here?
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ryan McMahon.
Well, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate. And when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
Barker makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Brenton Doyle. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Turner to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Back now in Toronto. And today's starting pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Rogers throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 1 out, base is empty. Down the line. Jones on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
That one gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Max Gallo. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Now, most hitters handle mid-90s no problem these days, but when a pitcher is effective at mixing up his pitches, changing speeds, adding and subtracting velocity, you can see a pitch of that velocity just jump past a hitter's swing.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon will hit next. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. And we're back at the plate. Justin Turner. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fly ball center field. Rogers hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Just missed.
It's a good take. Boog, our man, Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And another ball. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Breaking ball inside. And now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2 now. Got it by him for the K. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the on to the third inning. Here's Joey Gallo. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. Here's Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. Out towards left center. Varsho makes a nice grab at a full sprint. So first and second with two outs. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And the pitch. Into center. That gets down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and two gone. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Max Gallo. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Got him swinging. So up next, Addison Barger. And he grounds one to the right side. He handles it himself, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Under this one. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 4th. Now here is Luis Jr. The pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. One down, base is empty. Now a pop-up on the infield. Turner drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one smoked out to left. Gallo puts it away for the out. 1 away. Danny Jansen to hit here.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Turner now. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that's the 2nd out of the inning on the force play. Now it's the DH. Tying run is at first. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Got him swinging. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Joey Gallo. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone here.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Righty delivers. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. The 1-1. That one out to right. On the move towards foul ground. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Max Gallo. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He shoots one out to right, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And the batter now, Luis Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a run. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tim Mesa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
On to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Next to hit for the Rockies, Elias Diaz. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes a pitch. That's to third. Turner collects it. Throws to first in time.
Now back, left fielder,
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Trevor Richards, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Green also throwing. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Two outs. And it drops in. Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Right side. They take the force out. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. New pitcher on here, Kyle Freeland.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a big swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. they could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first. That takes care of Connor Falefa. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. New arm out of the bullpen, Chad Green.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And another ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it in for the out. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 9.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. Ripped on a line. Gallo hauls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trevor Richards. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Gallo. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Left-hand hitter waits, and that's down and away.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And that's a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's one away. So two in scoring position with one out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. Ripped to first. Caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Joey Gallo now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. So two down. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Two outs. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Rockies leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On the ground to third. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, the second baseman,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it drops in.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a base hit. Around second is Biggio. Throw into third. In there safely. So up next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So a lefty out of the pen, Jalen Beeks. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And a swing and a miss.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you
couldn't catch up to the heater.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Pop.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Nolan Jones. 1-2 now. Fly ball down the line. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Bad foot slider struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Barger slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Kiermaier makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. High to the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 3 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Justin Lawrence takes over on the mound.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. And that's the first out. He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Justin Turner now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lawrence is just 1 strike away. In the air to left center. Doyle sizes this one up, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
The shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base.